Hello, trading is closed on May 18th, 2016. The target from the MEJT system for today's trade was 2055.55 and that printed. I also have some personal trading rules that aren't part of the system. And one of those rules is that if we gap down sharply and promptly take out these lows, at this target slightly out of reach, it doesn't mean it won't print. It just means the odds are against it. You have to use futures rather than cash because of the vagaries of opening of the XPX. It turns out we didn't have a gap under the low, but within the first 10 minutes, we traded under these lows by half a handle. Because of that, I'm not going to give myself credit for hitting the 2055.55. Close doesn't really count, but at least it printed according to the system. During the day, the system had some other calls. One was a buy in the afternoon. Now, most systems, when it says buy, it's an entry. But with MEJT system, it's not an entry. It just means there is a target at a higher price, and it can be hit either immediately or it can be hit on a delay. One of the important things of the software is it reminds you when the market's going up like this what the price target is when you get a buy signal. And the software clearly had the target as 0 because the target was already passed. So what the system said was that there was a higher price target. It was hit, and even though there was a buy, this is a resistance area. So it doesn't mean resistance has to hold, but it certainly doesn't mean you have to go long here. It also says when you get a drop after the buy, it won't stick, and it gives us a target for tomorrow of 2056 even. That's my call for tomorrow, but there could be a lot more than that. Based on somebody else's work, this is a major reversal signal. We gapped down, hit a whole bunch of new lows, and couldn't hold on to any of them. Not only couldn't we hold on to those lows, we couldn't hold on to any of these lows we've been making since earlier in the month. Based on somebody else's work, this price and this price are exact targets of prior patterns and their support levels. We also have Major League MEJT divergence. This is the chart I've shown many times. Here's your triangle. You'll see how all the Fibonacci relationships of the triangle are support. We stopped right at support level today. Don't forget the first move out of a triangle is usually a false move. And much as I've been unimpressed with my ability to interpret waves over the years, I think it's possible this was the end of wave 4. I think instead of this being the end of wave 5, it could have been wave 1 of wave 5. This could have been the end of wave 2 of wave 5. And unless we invalidate all my analysis by promptly taking out this low, ideally by gapping under it, I think wave 3 of wave 5 is coming. I think today's low has all the elements of a major low. I'm looking for, unless it's invalidated promptly, I'm looking for 2056 and perhaps a whole lot more than that. I think we have the makings here of a pretty strong rally that could surprise a lot of people, frankly, including me. And that's today's call.